on the move early on.
Sixers 39-18 after their loss to Golden State and the stupefying Steph Curry the other night. Joel Embiid gliding in. He actually struggled with his shooting in that game, 8 for 21. Of course, he did not have Tobias Harris, did not have Ben Simmons. So the Warriors were able to pay a lot of attention to him on the defensive end.
Always a good sign, foreshadowing of things to come when JoJo gets that high percentage look.
Devin Booker, seemingly everything from anywhere on the floor is a high percentage shot for him. One of the best young guards in the league today is Embiid. Strokes the three a la Abby. You called
their style of play, the coaching staff, the vibe around the Suns overall.
Remember, the Suns, in their 53-year history, they've never won an NBA title. Think about that.
That's
Embiid, while he was fouled, he certainly claims that to be the case, but the whistle's silent.
Kind of
Crowder for three. Good job by Matisse Thybulle to keep the 6'11" Ayton off the glass. Korkmaz for three. Yes!
Good ball movement. Danny Green realizing that they're closing out on him.
Averaging a block per game. He is the only guard in the top 35 of the NBA in blocks, as Korkmaz has his shot blocked.
Here's a little earlier action. Sixers in transition. There's that kick to Furkan from Danny Green. And then just tells everybody to calm down a little.
Crowder's been around, 9th year in the league. But finally settled with the Phoenix Suns. He's been with 7 different teams over his 9 NBA seasons.
There you
Korkmaz,
go.
wow, that's a heady play by Furkan. And for some reason, DeAndre Ayton, who's about 3 or 4 inches taller, saw the need to jump, and he jumped right into Furkan.
Well, he blocked the first one by being 3 or 4 feet away. That's the height advantage Ayton has. But now he's insisting on pressuring him and playing up on him. Furk realizes that, gets a pump fake to him, gets him up in the air where he's vulnerable.
So 3 team fouls already on Phoenix and the Sixers, thanks largely to Embiid.
It's a couple times now where Furkan is driven. Shot blockers need is some space. If you can eat up that space, get into his body, you got a better chance of picking up a contact and the foul.
Time on the NBA career assist list.
Heck of a play from Crowder there to be the first one to that.
Tyrese Maxey remains in there with the other starters. The lob for Ayton, unable to grab it and finish. Here are the Sixers looking to go in front. Korkmaz for three. Got it. Furkan, a starter tonight, his second three. Sixers lead 7 points at intermission. Had 2 personal fouls. Working it with Ayton. Sixers come up with a turnover. Korkmaz ends up hitting the wood. No contact was made. 5-on-4 here for Phoenix. Korkmaz gingerly putting himself back in the picture as Chris Paul makes the three. And right now the Suns with their largest lead of the game as they lead at 63-58. And Furkan may have tweaked an ankle here.
Here's the closeout by Bridges, and yeah, you can see the blowout right there, that right leg.
And Furkan Korkmaz, who tweaked an ankle earlier, is back.
See him trying to loosen up, do some side steps. Tried to come to a jump stop on that fast break, and his right ankle kind of gave out a little. Good to see Furk back.
Korkmaz, the starter tonight.
Probably taped up a little tighter than he was prior to the match, tonight's matchup.
And here is Hill, who missed a couple of free throws at the end of the third quarter.
My goodness.
Call here on Dwight Howard.
Favorite.
Here the Sixers out of the timeout. Furkan Korkmaz, it's for three. Got it! Sixers down to deuce. They'd love a steal here to give him a chance. Johnson got it into Paul. Immediately fouled with 0.8 of a second to go. From the line, we'll go there right now.
Well, you can see Danny Green inbounding it. Tough shot by Furk. The outstretched arms of Bridges all over him. Now, this is what I love. Doc doing a little coaching in the middle of the game or halftime. Wants to teach right on the spot. Love that.
Korkmaz who tweaked a right ankle earlier. Returning here in the second half. Missed it, and Embiid. Oh! Wow!
Wow, that almost went in.
Seriously!
Watch this. First of all, I can't believe he missed it. But then JoJo, clean rebound, one motion. Look at that. That would have been a Sports Center top 10 forever. Look at that. Look at that. That's online, Mark. The presence of mind, right? Look at that. On target. Oh. Can you imagine that would have went in?
You know, that's one of those shots that at the end of practice or the end of shoot around,
you
you know what I
goof
mean?
around.
Right. Guys goof around. They will all